Developing now, officials say the last remaining migrants who had been camped in a Texas border town have left. Here's some video. It shows the cleared out area around the Del Rio International Bridge. 2 final buses with migrants on board departed for Customs and Border Protection processing centers just before noon today. At one time, there were at least 14,000 migrants camped under and around that bridge. Many of the migrants were Haitian and seen sleeping in tents or just on the dirt. We've been telling you how Orange County Commissioner Victoria Siplin is leading an effort to help those migrants. She arrived in Del Rio this afternoon.
News 6's Carolina Cardona spoke with Commissioner Siplin about what she's seen so far.
The conditions here were very deplorable. They did the best that they could, but I think they were overwhelmed.
Orange County Commissioner Victoria Siplin already on the ground in southern Texas, from where she showed us images of the current situation at Del Rio, Texas.
A real cleanup that's happening currently with major trucks, garbage trucks, and so forth.
She arrived as U.S. Border Patrol agents worked to clear and clean up the bridge between the towns of Del Rio, Texas and Ciudad Acuña, Mexico, where thousands of Haitian migrants had gathered. Siplin, a native of Haiti, is part of the National Haitian American Elected Officials Network and flew to the Lone Star State to lend support. She said it would be through translations or financial support. She says the Haitian migrants that have been released by immigration authorities now have to continue a legal process.
There are different avenues with immigration that you can seek asylum, you can seek refuge.
According to the Department of Homeland Security, of the nearly 15,000 Haitian migrants that had been camping out at the border crossing, about 1,400 had been sent to Haiti on 13 flights.
None of them were processed and deported from under the bridge. They were actually taken to an ICE facility where they were, interviewed and then processed.
One of the very unfortunate developments that we've seen is that in a variety of ways and in a variety of places, some people are misinforming Haitians, whether in Haiti or Haitians residing in other countries, that they can come to the United States and stay.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken saying misinformation put the migrants' lives in danger. Siplin says during a briefing with Border Patrol agents, they were asked how did that massive number of migrants make it to that border crossing.
They blame technology and social media for the mass exodus of immigrants coming in. Once somebody puts out the word that, you can come, it's safe, they do.
In Orlando, Carolina Cardona, News 6.